Hello and welcome. Right, I have set a few ready to go. I didn't want to set them going. I wanted to sort of show you what we're doing, but okay, I've got everyone's lights switched on. It takes ages. I could have sworn we'd got a Mark IV. I mean, the amount of things that are going disappearing, but the only thing that always gets me is it does confuse me. I know I've got one on Pavilier, and I know I've got one. I just can't 100%. No, because I know we went little on the sugar beets, potatoes. I think we might have leased one. Yeah, we've got the sugar beet planter, but I don't know. I can't remember. We didn't do it with the PH Mini. It was too big a field. So I'm sure that we had the Mark IV, but it's not around. It's as simple as that. It's not in our list of equipment. And the one thing is that this normally shows you the equipment that you've got, even if it's missing. So I can't see any beat technology. Well, I can see some beat technology, but not the beat technology that we're after. So yeah, if we look inside that, if it'll let me, that's all we've got. And I know we've had that forever. So to me, it's like we probably have not had it. So, and obviously we really are coming to crunch time now. So I don't really know how we're going to do that. Really thinking about it. Trying to think whether we do the home topper. Let's have a look. What is there available in the beat technology? The one that I was gonna do, that would be very intensive when I've really got to be looking after others. So yeah, the PH Mini would on that type of field take a long time. We'd need about 3 or 4 at least. So there is the root step, but it is, I like it. I did it on Ravenport, but it's intensive because its hold is so tiny. You've got to basically have a worker following you all the time. We got the fluffy mods. That is a point. Have we got the fluffy mods in belt systems? We could actually use. Oh, I was in animals. It's not fibbing. No, but we have got that. Well, that'll do actually. So it has come the day where we do actually use that, and it was not a waste of time me actually buying it. It's true, we can do it with that. So we just need to send the home. We need to harvest still, though. We do. It's not that simple. We can pick it up. We can cut the horns off the tops, but we can't actually. No, we need to be on. Yeah, the other beat technology. I think it's going to be the roots. I've never tried the roots where I tell it to drop off. Yeah, that is a point. It's not. No, it's still too much for us to buy. That's my point. The score 2. That's a point. Never use this. We could, so literally, we could. Oh, we're going to do it on the side of the field, though. Let's grab. All of our tractors are decent. I can't be honest. I can't be honest. I hope I can. I can't. Oh, sugar beet. We're going to go with you. Thinking about it, but I don't know that you can cope with both. And I will have a look at the horsepower requirements to see if that's yeah, we're going to ask the shop to deliver these because we've got such a lot of work to do. It's after all the back end of harvest, as you'd expect. Yeah, I'm hoping the gardens are. I know if we were looking at it, you'd probably have pigs wandering like that. That's the one thing. I don't have ever done this before, but we are really a little bit short of space in a way. So, right, so I think if we stick this here. Now, you never used to be able to do this. You could never do that on a road before. Now then, we have our own. Let's get the humps up because I think this is going to manage half of it. Now, is that here on the farm? I'm trying to think. Have I seen that? I think I have. I do vaguely recall seeing that. I do. So it's going to be in. I'm trying to think because I did the things. I put one of the harvesters away while I was got the seeds ready to put into a trailer. Oh, it was the easiest way to do it. And typically the attached seeds that appears. Sometimes it's random. It really is a bit random. I've always stick that there. Typically, it's obviously a wheel loader, so therefore should okay, much better. So then, let's go grab that. It's got to be. Is it one of the back ones? Or is it one of those implements that's still on the fields? At the back, over here, there are a few implements still that I've not actually gathered together. But I thought it was mainly... Yeah, I thought it was mainly... Oh, no. Oh, no, it is. It's that... Oh, no, it is. It's there. Yeah, as well as the header thing for the... Yeah, we've got the grass fields to do as well. I was going to set them going, then I realised I need the 70-tonner to do the other way around and see the PTO. This is a little bit heavy for this little thing. I was thinking of its wheels not pushing the crop. Let's have a look at the horsepower of the other one as well, just to see, and we'll hopefully get to use that giant roller that we didn't very much use at all. So we want beat technology, and we're going to have a look at a piece of equipment I've had in here a long time by AAA modding, and I've never actually got to use it. It's horsepower. Oh, it is a low horsepower one. No, I'm happy with that. I was trying to lease. Yeah, I do want to lease it for that, please. But I don't want to lease it. Actually, yeah, we're going to change our mind. We're going to lease it here, being as we are here. Because I was thinking, there is a back route. Yeah, we can just go over the back way. So, yeah, the Roadster's a real good one. This is one you can actually use all in... Nope, that's what I wanted to do. Fantastic, let's reset that. I don't want to get into the habit, I'm a terror for forgetting. Right, so then if we stick that on the back, yeah, these are the last things where we do need to set the grass going, so we need to do the animals first, but I want us to get everybody with their courses, or this we can actually set going, because this is going to take the longest, so it doesn't matter if we set this before, because it's not about, it is here, this is the actual one of the ways out. This is one of the meeting places, so it should be right there. So then, can it do? So it'll be the home top, and they look actually almost like the same thing, like it's been done on purpose. Well, it was made by the same mod, so that does make a little bit of sense somehow. Yeah, so that's the animals. Really, just a bit of TMR, but we will put a I always used to do this before. Because I've got to be honest, it's 300 head of cattle. They really will, yeah, they do get through some trough. So yeah, 70 tons is not really going to cut it. So we want to be going, I don't think we've done this field at all yet. What is its field number? It is 462. It doesn't ring a bell. Oh no, we might have done for, yeah, we did all the liming and that, didn't we? So it does sort of make sense. We did. Create job. Field position. Just try and get used to a trackball. Never had one before. Sort of, it's, yeah, because it's new. Your brain's sort of like fighting it. So 2.9. This is just going to be like, say, 7. Because, well, okay, 8 will do. I'm not going to argue. That'll do nicely. Yeah, because it needs a lot of headlands to actually make any kind of thing, anything tiny. So 462, you can see, yeah, the fields are small because it's such a big map. 462, save course, activate. Is it 2.8 or 2.9? It rings 9, but you know, I've got very little in that range. I'm sure I'll probably guess. Now let's just see. I want to make sure it does both. That it's, yeah, because it's sometimes with it being this kind of thing, Courseplay doesn't necessarily know, and yeah, if you're forgetting on Courseplay, you need to do them both. So I always like to check, because I'd hate to send it all over the field and all it's doing is the home topper and it's not. So especially with this having deliberately got this so that it can grab it and harvest as well as Horntopper in the one action. It's a cracking set actually, but I've never got to use the it's doing both, so it's looking good. Oh, okay. Oh no, just get up to speed. Let's just make sure it looks to me like it's not quite. No, it's just. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be struggling, which I didn't think it should. But what I mean is, yeah, I was. Right, I'm happy with that. Right, so then we have a few workers ready to work. So this is small. Yeah, we need to set you going. Because again, this is another job that we need to get done. So we'll wait with this one, and we need to set the grass on the original field, which is, we all need to tuck the lorry in. That's the thing I was waiting for. Let's just drop that and get out of the way. Literally completely out of the way. Yeah, see that one has, they've got the sugar beet field has actually got 2 openings, so it's not a strange thing really to have 2 openings on these fields. So yeah, that's all right. I think it might clock that. We also need to grab the. Seriously already? Who? You look like you were doing so well as well. So tell me you were struggling. Let's have a go. Let's have a go. Oh, okay. Well, to me, you're struggling a bit. That's like I can't even shift that. Right. Okay. It's not always that it's horsepower, right? Because I would have thought, looking at that equipment, that it was meant to be like quite low horsepower. So let's have a quick look at it. We know that one's 70. So what is our Horntopper on top of that? It is 70, 100. No, it's only 5 horsepower out. It's 135 horsepower. So it must be the terrain. It doesn't look, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Right, okay. That's typical when you wanted to smoothly rush and get everything rocking and rolling. I needed you anyway, so we could we could go for a ridiculously powerful solution that would actually do the trick. We could sort of stick this in this bay, even though it's not going to go, because it's not going to matter, really. It doesn't. On most farmyards, like this first bay would be getting in the way if you put something like this in it, but this one, it's on the edge of a field, so this particular bay, that is not the entire thing. Do we go that silly? I don't think so. I think that would be a waste of a tractor that we may. I always sort of say this: the most sensible thing you really should do is start with your lowest tractors. Well, we haven't really got any lows, say. Busy, so we could. Yeah, you will do nicely. Let's get the 8 series. They're a bit lurchy, so yeah. Obviously we've got to be very careful, but really the Horntopper goes in front, so we don't really need to worry about this just getting down the fields without pushing it front. Is it? I think it's Tate's that's. No, I think sugar beets can't roll on them. I'm sure it should say as well. Narrow only. Yeah, I was right. It's vegetables, the new vegetables, that they are like made of rye. Yeah, I can't get past. I always want to know why, when you press reverse, it goes forward a little. I've always wondered that. It's sort of like there's a couple of seconds or half a second of like roll forward when you. Yeah, you hit reverse. reverse. Always wondered about it. Yeah, it's times like this you can see the lurch. Yeah, because it's the sort of like... Obviously you can imagine I'm pressing the button straight away, but you're not getting a straight away reaction. You're getting like it's like a second and a half in between. Right, so we need to be grabbing 462 and the 2.9 meter. Load course. Activate. And we need... Right, we're going to do this... See if it was just a horsepower thing. Which it seems to be to me. Right. Fantastic. Switch the light straight off, of course, because it's as bright as a... It's as bright as a feather, isn't it? We don't need lights on a day like today. Right, Right, I think we're now ready to grab the Jaguar. Which is... Oh, but the other Jaguar's in the way. Right, and the cornhead is wandering again. Yes, it is. So let's shift you out the road. Go inside that, I think, and we'll bring the 70-ton to you, because there's a lot of grass to do. I am going to go into a time lapse, but I did want to explain with before I went into the time lapse. Oh, okay, let's stick it out. Yeah, it is. Right, smashing. And it is true, that is rather annoying, that wandering header. It is. Right, so then let's grab... Right, I am going to say my words. We know what we've got to do. We've got to feed the animals first, and then get cracking. But I wanted to set those going that can go first, because some of these jobs are really monstrous. So, yeah. So I am going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, I think I was hoping that the sugar beet fields would be done, but we're going to do it over 2 sessions anyway. I've got the other two, I think it's 2 grass fields, maybe 3. I've got a bit of stuff to move off the other field, but this has been an absolute monster. All of these sessions are really monstrous. It's a big farm, it is. It's going from Ebony Island, where we did make fields like this, but we'd only got like 4 or 5, whereas now we've got a lot. Yeah, I mean, we did. I'm not sure I was completely aware of it. It's true, actually, because on Glenleithen, where we actually are, I was on the other side and the fields were not huge, really, whereas these are monsters, beautiful monsters. But yeah, we've got a lot of them, so it's not a lot. Right, let's just grab. Yeah, so we've done 2 grass fields. We've ploughed a lot better than I thought, though. We're on the last fields, although it's not going to. Yeah, what I wanted to do is just show you all of the grass and all push it all around before we sort of finish, which is why I've come out sort of now. So we're going to leave that trundling, but it's doing well. Yeah, you can see it's 2/3 of the fields. That's got a long way to go, and Lando is about done that bit. So we've done everything that we've actually done. We've got this one to de-stone and obviously to finish ploughing. That one obviously still we've got. That is going to be a session in itself. With there being so much, there's going to be so much ferrying. It is. Yeah, I was trying to say, wasn't I? This was the weird one. This particular field, 462 and 463, are the strange ones because they were the ones that broke, but they are quite close to the farmyard. We might have to tweak the fields a little so that it's got good access, where it's not having to run an awful long way. I don't think it has got bad access. I think it's got an opening on the corner about there, so I don't think it's and it's got an opening there, so I don't think we need to do anything. Not really. And unless no, I think we can. That's equally as good as that point there on the field. I don't think 3 openings is should be sort of done really. Right, let's have a look. How well did we do? I know we did very well. Let's have a look at productions. Oh, she's not wanting to. Why are you not? Okay, let's do it the other way. It's not mouse. Yeah, it's me with the new trackpad. I'm going to call it trackpad. If it doesn't work out on my PC, which it lacks a little bit of fine control, which you may get after. Oh, I still lost the mouse pointer, which that it does that on all of them. So that's why it wasn't working. Right. So then, if we go to the top, where we should have we drop back up to 333 tons of water. We've been doing that quite a lot. That's we've got farm productions, which we're not using an awful lot at the minute, but we are trying to. So the water's going through. That's nice. Silage additive is digestate and slurry is going in there. So that's actually we're not doing any selling yet, but we will. Yeah, we are. No, it's only just started. It has. It's not. It's almost silage additive. We're not actually there yet. Yeah, it has only just started. So that's only just started to go through. So we'll leave that for now. No, we'll put it on. We will put it on salad because that is what we're going to do with it. Yeah, we can buy it cheaper. Is the sort of real sort. Aha, someone has finished. That will be the stone picker. You know, I'm happy to leave him. Yeah, well, let's carry on with this. So the silage additive is doing, the slurry is doing, which is the manure to slurry, isn't it? No, it's not. It is the slurry to digestate stroke. So it's got a split process with the see if one slurry is like it is, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It is slurry too. So we're creating slurry. No, we're taking slurry and we're making digestate, straw, and a bit of methane. So I don't know how long we'll do that. Manure. Ah, right. Okay, it's to that. It's basically creating a little bit of methane, but also getting a little bit of straw. Okay, it's interesting. Not sure whether that one's. No, I think I'm going to leave that. I don't see. There's only a tiny bit of methane. I'd rather go for one of the methane heavy things. We may use some more grass in that. We might have to, but obviously a main thing is, yeah, our digestate wants to be distributing, but we're going to have to keep our eye on this because I found before the Cavalier Roy's farm productions, it'll hog it all and it's got a massive amount of, and then it's going nowhere for anything else. So that's sort of say the power of distributions is good and you can of course priority, but it ignores it totally anyway. So yeah, having tried this quite a few times to gain fine control, I haven't managed to do it yet. So did we? Yeah, grass. That's what I'm looking for. Incoming water. Gordon Bennett. Grass, 313 tons in that one, which is the field that we've just, yeah, the first field. And we've not put anything in that one yet. That's ready for next session. The BGA's got silage and slurry going across now. Quite a lot. So that's going to really tide as well. Obviously, that one should be. That's true. The methane, we can actually use the methane rather than sell it. The digestate wants to distribute. Yeah, we'll have to keep our eye on that one, though. That's the one thing I'm going to say. So I'm not sure on that how that's going to go. So that's the Glenleathan BGA, wood chips. We told the wood chips. We told the wood chips on the first one to go, didn't we? We've not told it on the mid one at the farm, where we just put some more butter. We should have a shed load of milk. We have water to do the pasteurized milk. So that's cracking on now. Pasteurized milk we are going to be selling, but again, you can see the processes are only just starting. Yogurt, we're waiting for strawberries to come across. So actually, there's a little bit. We need some sugar, which we are just harvesting as we speak. Yeah, the milk that will distribute. Yeah, this distributes some, and this lot here is yeah, the one thing we need is the strawberries. Again, we've only just started to do this. I just wanted to show production shed, the lime. There's going to be a shed load. I'm wondering to whether bring an old partner in, a specialist that has a good market for selling our other. Yeah, we've got a lot. We will have an awful lot of stones, which we could use Flusty's stupendous mod and actually sell it to foreign markets where, yeah, oh, and that's true, the solid fertilizer. Now, isn't that what we put in there ourselves? And we are making it now, though, aren't we? No, we're not yet. We this do want to though. I think we're going to do the just digestate one. So that what's in there, we need to shift some of that out. Surely have we done 26 tons of fertilizer in there? Seems I don't know that. Ah, maybe we did. Maybe I'd put it in. I don't know because yeah, that's true. Sometimes I might have actually lost. Ah, this is working too. Wow, good split. Very good. Some wood chips as well. So split that again. So there's only a little bit. Small silo. Yeah, we'll see which one. Yeah, the sorghum and the canola. We will sort that out, but I just wanted to sort of focus upon that so we can see what is in there. And there's 12 tons of seeds. 120 tons of manure. We know that one, but I think we've told that one to distribute because that's actually the main silo in the main yard. So the sorghum, yeah, I think we're going to be sending that, I think, to Cavalier Roy's. Seeds we do want to store in manure, we want to distribute, and wood chips we also want to distribute. Yeah. So that I think that's everything, really. Animals are done. And it has been a cracker, really, if we just take stock of everything we've actually done. I can't remember anything. The tiny silo is the one that's just in the slurry. So, yeah, we ought to hide inactive, really, because it is a monster. So if we just have a look at how well we have done. Yeah, and Han is... Why did that just do that? When we got it on the harvesty thing, which I actually like. That's I must have done something. So, wow, Padme's doing a cracking job on the... That's finished, but I missed a little tiny bit there. So they will grab that next session and really finish off that. Grab all of that sugar beet. Also, I'd like to finish grabbing everything off 487. I was hoping to do that, but everything kept cutting across, and you've got to manage everything. So I have a sneaky feeling that the corn's going to be lost because it's when I've seen this before, if it's going to grow next year, it usually stays that it doesn't grow. This has grown, and somehow the seasons have gone wrong in the game. So we've got a couple of options. We could switch seasons off and then see if next session it wakes up, and because it won't play around with anything else. I hate doing it. I've had to do it on one of JM Gaming's maps when something similar happened. I'm not blaming JM Gaming. These things happen. But yeah, I'm not sure because I think, and I think it needs to be the dark green, the green stage one more. I think it's got to be 5 out of 6 for us to harvest corn green because we could forage it. And the soy likewise, although it is sacrilege. I'm really tempted, truthfully, to let that finish its job. That doesn't matter at all, and I think we'll come in specially to do those two. We'll have a go switching seasons off and trying to do that. Yeah, because I think it's going to wither on both. Yeah, do. Why will that not click? Right. So yes, withered. I think it will because of the growth, how much it had grown. It's just seemingly not done things properly. But that's where I'm going to leave it. We've done. Did I show the grass in the the small silo? I didn't. I think I did. Yeah, I just want to show because I don't want any kind of um, where things like this aren't shown or you go on to the next session because that's when things I know I'm not going to cheat, but that's not the point. I like to do things properly where I'm showing this on the session so that there's no hidden. I can't go and grab anything from the H2 Studios because you've seen it. You may have seen it anyway. I don't cheat, so therefore I don't ever think about. So straw, wow, for it's nearly at its limit. So the straw doesn't want to be storing, it wants to be. Now then, this is. I think we're going to treat the BGAs as the main business. So we're going to just distribute. The wood chips is distributed and it's gone. So we can leave it on distribute. It's not costing us because there's nothing to move. So that must be the one in the. Oh no, it's not the one in the yard. Should be the one we want to look at. It should have grass in it. It has quite a lot. 226 tons, which is storing. So we want that to be distributing to the Omatanas, and we also need, if that is the case, to go switch the other one on so that it's calling for it. So yeah, this I apologize in advance. This is going to be complicated with us having so many because the silos are obviously not silos really; they are productions, and that obviously they really do. So we want production shed. Yeah, they really do. Take up some room. So I think hide inactive may be the way to go going forwards. So we want Glenethan Dairy's working, BGA's working. This one here is the one we've not switched on, and it hasn't. So we will do the silage digestate one, the grass one, which means it's going to call for water and grass. So we'll leave that, and we will go digestate distributing and silage distributing. So I think we'll have missed something, or I will have missed something definitely. But yeah, I think we're nearly there. So yeah, that other grass field. Obviously, we're not. Although I know I did say that it might, if we're having two grass fields, it's not necessarily a bad thing. We have got two BJs after all said and done, so we may well have 463 and 492 as because it's a nice shape field that is. So that it's not quite as big as that, but it's not small, and I think those three wondering whether we make a big field out of the three. And obviously, we've got to cut all three of those fields next session. Or do we keep them as they are? But they're all big fields. Yeah, I mean, when you look at them, none of them are small. So I suppose we could join that one. That one sort of lends itself to being a grass field because of you travelling through to get to these things. So we shall have to have a bit of a look at this and see the best way for the farm to go forward, really, is what I think. But yeah, that is definitely the end of another session. All that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you can stick with me on this journey, on this massive farm. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.